There we
Yo,
go.
what up, man?
What up, Shade Tree?
How you
Dude,
doing, my brother?
I'm just having fucking buckets of troubles over here. My internet's fucking running on carbs or something. It's garbage. I got that fucking net zero AOL Walmart Connect tonight.
Net zero. I fucking gotta come on upgrade my shit. They offer like a business speed or something, and I didn't do it because I was like, I don't fucking need that shit. But now I'm
Really?
like,
What's
yeah.
yours? What's yours right now?
Josh.
All right, what's up, Justin?
What's up, bro? How you doing, man? It's good to see you,
Not
brother.
bad, brother. Good to see you too, man. I don't know what it is right now. I just know that the business one is like supposed to be way fucking better or some shit like that. I have no idea.
Who do you have as a provider?
Bright House, but they don't call them Bright House anymore. It's called something else. Frontier. That's what they call them now.
The final.
Mine would be Blaze if it fucking worked.
Sounds like some Star Trek shit. Hey, you guys.
It's right up your alley, Neil. For Star Trek.
You and Kai are all into.
Yeah.
Aren't you and Kai all into Star Trek and shit? Or is that
yeah, it's our fave.
Fucking beam me up, bro.
We've been watching the new one. It's alright.
Oh yeah.
Everyone keeps telling me I still haven't watched any of that shit. They keep telling me to watch fucking
You should.
The other one.
If you're gonna like Star Wars, man, my opinion. If you're gonna like it, end up liking it. Watch The Wrath of Khan first, and then lead into the rest of it. Because I don't know. I think that's the coolest fucking movie. So it makes you want to see the sitcom, and then you'd be hooked.
That's one we'll probably never watch. Is the original series? It's just so fucking campy and terrible.
Yeah. I could never get into it, man. The original series is so fucking lame.
The Wrath of Khan is that perfect '80s badass movie, man. Like
some of those older ones the movies were good, but the show is just so bad. Like, I tried to watch it, and we tried to watch it, but we couldn't. But we watched every single episode of every other series of Star Trek. So we just finished Voyager like last week, so now we're watching the new one as they come out. But the new one's pretty good.
Actually, The Wrath of Khan was what got me into sci-fi, and then I watched Enemy Mine with
fucking Enemy Mine, dude. Yeah,
Dennis Quaid is here, and he was a fucking American astronaut.
Dennis Quaid raising the fucking alien baby, man.
Yeah.
Very, very millennial shit going on in that movie for an '80s flick.
It was funny. The whole movie was gargles, just a bunch of gargles.
Oh shit! Where Lee at? This is the fucking Billy Corgan get well soon stream.
Yeah.
Man, that sucks, man. I saw that pic and I was like, that's got to be fucking.
Did he put something up on Instagram or did he put it in the chat? I didn't see.
He had some pics, like I think it's on Instagram, a slideshow of like the fucking stop frame of the bike, like fucking just landing on him. So I can only imagine, like, I mean, they're not heavy, but 225 pounds fucking slamming down on your torso, which looks sideways, like right on your shoulder, basically. I'm sure that felt like fucking amazing.
Doing a wheelie while riding bitch behind shade tree and then taking a fucking loop.
Yeah, well, fucking looping over forward and having that thing just fucking flop on your dome.
Oh, man, that fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Sanding your ankle off.
Yeah, I saw that slideshow. It looked pretty fucking gnarly, man. Not only going over the bars, but then having the bike land on you.
Yeah, that's why those stoppies are always like, ugh. I'd rather loop that thing and fall like 2 feet backwards than have that thing fucking fall on top of my face.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did he not loop? I haven't seen it yet.
He did it doing a stoppie. Yeah.
Forward loop.
Fuck.
Went over forward. So then
man, fucking totally fucked up that new paint job.
I know, right? You see the headlight just smashed.
Did he fucking Scorpion or Cheerio or anything? Or did he... Is it?
No, it's just like falling forward. You see like both hands out, man.
I gotta go see it. I'm sorry, Lee. I gotta go see it.
Me and Kappa, we're in the same boat with that shit internet tonight, huh? Kai's at work. She just texted me. She's like, "What's wrong with the stream?" Oh no!
Oh, we live? Oh shit! I didn't.
Yeah, we are live. Captain Granite dropping them fucking immediate dank photoshops with Lee looping the stoppie with the Billy Corgan's face slapped on it and a fucking pumpkin underneath.
What do you even call that? Is that a reverse loop or a face plan or?
That's like an endo or like stoppie, just fucking loop. I don't even know.
Wrong.
Stoppie loop.
Yeah.
I mean that stoppie.
The painful.
Hurt face. Hurt body.
The one you'd probably least want to do.
Yeah, dude. Fucking going over the handlebars is always like my worst fear. Like off road, I always freak out about that.
The one you probably least want to do. Oh, who's got that double down?
Yeah.
Going over the
Paradox.
is like my worst fear.
Justin, is that you? Pause the live stream. Getting them echoes.
Oh shit! I thought I had it muted and I unmuted it. My bad.
I've done that. I've done it.
Man,
Yeah.
so what's up, everybody? Holy shit! Fucking good to have you back after last week, Neil.
Yeah, I know. And then I almost thought it was gonna be a fucking repeat here with the internet again, but
Yeah, shit went nuts.
Yeah, I hopped in. It was just me. I was like, is this right?
came through.
Or no.
Yeah, I got the piss of a balloon virus from last stream.
Hell yeah!
Dang, what's the word
I
on
hit, dude, I hit 100,000 subscribers today.
Fuck yeah!
Finally made it.
100
Start from
million.
the bottom knob. Yeah.
Yeah, now I'm at 100 million, and everybody kiss my ass. Pootie Pie don't even know shit.
Fucking don't need you faggots anymore. I'm going solo.
I'm like David Bowie now.
I am YouTube.
I'm more famous than David Bowie, man.
No, congrats on 10,000.
Yeah, man, that's awesome.
Billy. That's fucking awesome, dude.
I was telling Neil earlier, it's like when you hit 10,000, you remember it too. You're like, what? You broke through the plywood wall, and then going to 50 or 100 is like a brick wall. Got to get through that brick wall.
I mean, I don't even think that's any guarantee. I see dudes who have over 100,000 subscribers who are just like dead in the water.
Yep, like me. 74,000. Someday, maybe I'll make it.
Gotta get that platinum.
I know it's
I was telling Backroad my little analytic thing. It's like 59 new subscribers for a month. Fucking rip. That's funny. Oh, it's my own fault. I don't fucking post vids as much as I should.
Yeah.
I have a bunch. I just have to edit them.
Dude, I'm more pathetic. The only reason I've gotten more than 59 or whatever this past month is because of people saying, "Go subscribe to him, do it,
Get up,
do it," and I can't even do it myself. Like other people have to fucking tell people.
Well, that's good. You're getting the love from the community, man. That's what it's all about.
No, it's good stuff, man.
I appreciate it.
The immunity.
Dude, Justin, did you see my tag? I made chili with no beans tonight.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I commented on it. I love it, bro.
Wanted to fucking kill myself.
Been a long time
Sacrilege.
coming.
Sacrilege.
No way. Team no beans all day.
God damn, it's just not the same, man. Chili without beans is
Oh,
not
man,
the
I bet
goddamn
it was
same.
delicious, bro.
It was pretty good, but it's just it's not the same.
Yeah, not the same as him, but just a little bit better, you know. Actually chili, so that's good.
Actually, chili, whatever. It's not chili unless it's goddamn.
And the war rage is on.
So you
I
can't
did
eat
it only
beans?
because I had to. Yeah, dude, beans is fucking carb city. Can't
Is
eat
it?
that. Yeah, fucking beans got tons. Just
like
like
that.
rice.
All-wheel
No
drive
rice.
chili with beans is soup.
Yeah,
Yeah, I ate
that is not soup. God damn it.
Stew.
I ate Tex-Mex.
You
You might as well put corn in it, bro. You can put corn and beans and fucking whatever.
I love corn in my chili.
Bread, you got the big bread chunks in it.
Dude,
Crap.
my chili is fucking award winning. It's got corn and beans. And it's just not the same when I can't fucking make it the way I want. It was still pretty good, but it's just like a fucking meat paste. At that point, you're fucking spaghetti sauce in that shit.
It sounds like you might have fucked it up, man.
I was trying to figure out a fucking good keto friendly snack, man, and it was like I saw the light. It's pork rinds and fucking queso.
That's true. Dude, pork rinds? Oh, God, I can't eat them, man. They fucking smell weird.
Well,
No,
what kind of
man.
pork rinds though? Like fresh pork rinds or dried ass pork rinds in a bag?
I don't
Pork
know.
rinds in a bag, man. That fucking fresh pork rinds in a bag, fucking hard crackling. I don't give a shit, dude. I love it.
Are those even real though? Are those even real?
Yeah,
or
they're
are they
real.
a byproduct?
No, they're real.
There's
Some of them are.
You
Some
just
of them
telling
are.
yourself
No,
that?
it's real. It's real. Sasquatch is real.
Yeah. Now some of them are fake, like the ones in the bag, or some of them are made out of fucking corn and shit. But like the baconettes was what I usually get. Those are fucking real.
You know what's bomb?
like,
I grind them up and you can use them as breading on chicken and shit.
Oh, dude, I just realized, man.
And then that's zero carbs.
Chicharron, like proper crispy chicharron, is totally keto friendly. Then.
Yeah.
Chicharron.
Man, everyone keeps saying beef jerky. All the beef jerky's got fucking carbs in it, man.
Well, all the if you probably made it yourself, it'd be fine. But all the processed shit where they pack in like sugar and stuff.
I checked all the motherfucking, like every single beef jerky in the fucking aisle because I was like, oh shit, I'm about to fucking mow down some beef jerky. It's gonna be my new fucking go-to snack. And it's like, it's all full of sugar, full of carbs. Like,
I
told you. Dude,
I told you guys.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I told you guys the best thing that I found in the keto diet was a sausage biscuit.
Without the biscuit?
No, dude. What the fuck?
No, but I made my own beef jerky, and normally I put brown sugar in it, but brown sugar has like a shitload of carbs. So I used the stevia, that fake shit, and it tastes just the fucking same, if not maybe even a little better. But then that stuff has like fucking no carbs, and it turned out fine.
Stevia for the win.
What about salt?
Yeah.
Man, you do those? Is that even necessary in keto?
is salt even bad for you? I don't buy it.
Now in keto, with the keto, you're supposed to like have salt. They're like, say if you feel shitty, like mix salt with water and just fucking drink it. So I ain't worried about.
I still haven't fucking felt shitty yet. I've been fasting on the weekends, like only eating once a day.
Oh really? How's the progress going? You still like making them gains?
I'm still at 295. My weight fluctuates through the week, so it's like over the week I like fluctuated between 295 and like 302. But I mean, I don't fucking know. It's still like all going down. So
yeah, dude, that's
I'm
awesome.
just gotta like stop weighing myself every day.
Dude, mine does that too.
I think that's the problem. And a big thing is too, you gotta like make sure you drink enough water on this diet. You like constantly drinking water.
No,
yeah,
I
every day will drive you crazy, man.
Trust me, I drink so much water. It's not even funny. Like I don't know. Anyway, I drink water all fucking day long. Like
what about what I do, man? Does anybody know, like, as far as what I do all day? Like, I try to drink just like straight ass cold water, right? But I find myself putting Mio in it. Does that shit fuck everything up?
I still got fucking artificial sweeteners in it.
Yeah, that's no good.
Yeah, you just
like,
have to watch. Some of them sneak it in there.
It's not like corn syrup in a bottle or anything.
No, it's just got fucking chemicals and shit.
It's got like aspartame or some shit like that, you know.
Or that's only for people that are afraid of cancer, right?
Yeah. Well, I used to drink so much diet soda, it's not even fucking funny.
But
Diet Pepsi, man.
everything's converted into sugar. Like your body converts everything into sugar. Like that's what you turn into energy. So I mean, it doesn't really matter. Pretty much everything's getting converted into some form of sugar.
Yeah, so that can slow things down.
They say if you do too much protein too, then your body will start converting that instead of the fat. So you got to not just go protein crazy.
When I was doing it like full on, besides the beer, of course, I did get weak legs for like a few days in a row, and I didn't like it. That's when I got
dizzy and like sick to my stomach, but then it all went away.
I was just like a few hours one day I got dizzy, and that was it.
Do you are you still drinking beer, or did you give that up too?
No, I'm total no beer.
Dang, my man.
No.
Well, I mean, if you drink, you can. Like you drink one fucking beer and you're done. Like
yeah.
I drink one Michelob Ultra. It's fucking it's like so pathetic. Like I'm gonna have one Michelob Ultra. It's like a case of beer.
We had a fire this weekend, and I fucking went up to the store to get some whiskey, and then I fucking got one Michelob Ultra, and I was like, just for the flav. And I was like, wow, I'd rather just not drink.
Yeah, yeah.
It was like 2.9 carbs or something like that, but still.
Yeah. It's like why fuck with your It's like fuck with your head, man. And
yeah.
So I don't know, man. Yeah, I just gave up beer entirely. You know, I'm having a little bit of tequila and soda, but I don't really have a lot of it.
I can't do it.
Soda water.
I cannot fucking do it. I mean, every day at 4 o'clock, I think, damn, I deserve a fucking beer and a half. And then there goes 12 right down the gullet.
Yeah. Going on 2 years, no alcohol.
That was my issue, is that I didn't drink. I drank like 6 beers. I didn't drink 3 beers. I would sit down and drink like 30 fucking cans of beer.
I could easily drink like a 24-pack over the course of a day.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, that's the whole thing. You're just like, there's so much fucking
Easy.
liquid and carbs and shit. It's just like, fuck, no wonder I'm fucking fat. Like,
what about? I mean, I hate to keep bringing it up, but it's a it's the center point. SCMN. Jesus Christ! I must have drank everybody's 6-pack that they handed to me. 6-pack, and then fucking 40s and everything.
God, I drank so much beer that weekend.
Yeah. I only know one speed. It's fucking like full chug. I can't.
Yeah.
People are like, oh, just sip the beer, savor it. I'm like, you fucking out of your goddamn mind, dude.
Probably
it's like
drank like
full on.
Probably drank like 4 Mickey's 40s in that first night.
It's like a 12-ounce beer is like done in 3 sips.
Yeah, 3 drinks. That's like 3 drinks. A beer is about 3 drinks, man.
It's not like fucking fruit juice.
I'm not trying to savor the beer. I'm fucking drinking cheap fucking American watered down beer so that I can get hammered. But
that's why I always say, man, it's like, dude, I can't get these into my body fast enough.
I just miss shitty Coors Lights. Look at repping right here. Coors Light.
Yeah, Coors, man, Coors.
Good old Coors. That's shit beer.
Shit, I was running up on 3 hundo, man. I had to quit. I cut it all out, dude.
Yeah.
I've been doing a 12-pack a night for about 20 years.
Some people can do it, man. Like, some people can fucking just fine, dude. Like, I don't know. I've been heavy my whole life, and it's like I don't really eat. I'm fucking super active. Like, I can do shit all fucking day long. I don't sit down for a second at my job. It's nothing but running up and down stairs, up and down ladders. I bust my ass fucking 12 hours a day, ride dirt bikes, fucking, we go out, we do stuff, we go kayaking. Like, I'm active as fuck. You know?
Right.
These motherfuckers who are skinny as a pole, who work in a fucking cubicle, go home, sit down and fucking jack off to video games all fucking goddamn day long, and they weigh about 90 goddamn pounds. So, I don't know. I don't fucking know, man.
Is Jess still doing it? She's seeing some results?
No, she stopped.
She did? She did?
Yeah, she gave up. Yeah.
Dude, I mean, I've got doctors and nurses that are friends I've talked to about it, and they said, well, basically what you're doing there is putting yourself in the diabetic ketosis. And when you're in diabetic ketosis, God damn it, your body stops producing elements to break down carbs and sugars as energy. So that becomes an impossibility. So you have to rely on other things that will adjust to just eating meat and cheese and shit and live off that. And then you start dumping weight like crazy. But then when you dump that weight, your blood sugar can fuck all up. Like, it'll go fucking crazy and you never know what it's going to do, but you will lose weight. So her point was, she said, you can only do it 2 or 3 times in your lifetime before you will turn diabetic.
Keto diet, ketogenic diet.
Yeah.
That's not what I've read, and I've read tons of people with their blood reports and everything, and they're like in perfect fucking everything's a-okay fine. So I don't know.
I mean, it doesn't seem like the healthiest thing in the world, but it doesn't seem like a permanent solution. I mean, it's obviously not like this is how I'm going to live my life for fucking ever.
See, Neil proves the point that I was thinking in my head. Who the fuck knows? How do they know?
I don't know, dude. I've done so much fucked up shit to my body. Like, I give a fuck, dude. You know, it's like, fucking, you got bit by a lion, Billy, or a tiger.
Yeah.
The diet's been around since 1924, and they literally put people on it who have, you know, issues and spasms and seizures, and it helps with that. Like, your body, you think about back in the day, we didn't have all these fucking carbs and processed sugars in every goddamn thing we eat. People were eating like fucking meats and cheeses and fatty stuff, and that's where they would get their energy from. They didn't have every fucking thing you eat is processed.
They also only lived to be like 50, but.
Well, yeah, but a lot of that was, you know, lack of medicine and like all this shit that we didn't have. Like, now
we prescribe medicine and use all sorts of medical technology to combat the effects of those foods, like high blood pressure medication, diabetes medication, all the shit that prolongs the life. But if you were to like you know, couple a healthy lifestyle with modern medicine, you know, maybe fuck, dude, we start pushing that to like 110 or some shit, you know.
You know, like that's what I wonder if like the people who were born in like the early 1910s, 1920s, if those are going to be the people who live the longest. Because they live the longest without processed food, without all the fucking sugar. And they're the ones who are living to be 100, and it seems like every motherfucker at 65 is dying of a heart attack.
Yeah. You guys disagree with my friends. You guys disagree with my friends, so I'm going to kill myself. I'm killing myself.
all I know is that I've been doing this shit for like 7 weeks, and I honestly never have felt better than I do right now. Like,
the proof is in the pudding then, man.
Yeah,
you know?
Joint pain, everything's way down. I just feel better. Like, energy is like good. Fucking great. Like, I don't know, when you do all the carbs, it makes your insulin spike way fucking high, and you get all this energy, and then it fucking crashes, and then you get all tired. So then you eat some more fucking carbs, and you fucking jack that insulin back up. When you're on the keto,
my whole life, bro.
yeah. I mean, I did that shit too. But now with the keto, it seems more level.
You can see it, like, Neil, in your face and in your shoulders, man. You've really leaned out, dude.
Yeah, trying to get down there.
Working,
I don't know, man. It's just cool because I sit there and eat that fucking shake before I go ride dirt bikes, and it's just like fucking straight heavy cream and fucking full fat yogurt and fucking and some nuts and berries, and it's fucking gotta be so bad for you, like fucking it's like a whole cup of heavy cream in it, you know. And I fucking feel like I did cocaine afterwards. Just like fucking like, wow, motherfucker. Like, I'm ready to rock and roll, dude. I do that and a fucking monster, and I'm just like fucking, I am so fucking laser focused when I get out on the trails, man. It's not even funny.
Yeah, I'm loving the fucking dirt bike vids, bro.
Man, thanks, dude. I wish more people did. The dirt bike vids do probably the worst out of all my videos. But I'm still gonna make them because I ride dirt bikes all the fucking time and I film it, so I ain't gonna stop. But people don't dig the dirt bike vids.
That's pretty much every kind of video I make. Nobody digs them, but I just make them for whatever reason.
I don't know. You gotta fucking make them. You get that one that's a home run, you know. I don't know how I've convinced myself that, like, 4 fucking years, and I make a video every week, and for the past like year and a half, I've made 2 videos a week.
Killing it.
And every fucking video I put out, I somehow convince myself 2 times a week, like, this is the one.
This is the one. This is
the one, man.
Dude,
this is gonna be the viral.
Yeah, dude, I thought for sure when we went to Florida and those dolphins were right beside us, bro. And I had a GoPro in the water with all those dolphins. Man, I had like 8 people watch that video. They're like, we don't care about no fucking dolphins, bro. I was sure that shit was gonna be a banger. Nope.
Yeah. No, man, I think that about every video. I'm just like, nah, this is it. This is fucking so banging. It's so great. And then, like, I guess it's because I do 2 weeks, so it's like I'm fucking just on to the next one. It doesn't do well. I'm just like, well, fuck up. This next one, though. This is the motherfucker.
Yeah, it's like you ride the wave of the video you're making until it's posted, and then you're like, well, time to make a video. Like, oh, man. Oh, well.
That's fucking unhealthy.
But we have fun doing it. In the second it stops being fun, gotta bounce.
All right. You've had a couple of videos do like over 1 million views, haven't you, Neil?
Yeah, nothing crazy, like a couple 100,000 or something, you know. I'm sure you have vids that are way higher. I was gonna say, make a fucking list vid, and I guarantee that bitch will fucking blow the fuck up.
Oh, God, I know. I just don't.
It's so lame. It'd be
you would be so good at a list vid too, Josh. Like, you would just.
Yeah, it would be too, and I'm sure you could do one fucking amazing. But I guarantee those type of stupid vids just fucking blow.
No, list vids fucking kill it. But
we were watching your newest one in the living room the other day, and like you flashed the part up about where you were sitting at Starbucks with like the sweater tied around your neck doing and my wife saw that shit, and she was like, what the hell is Shade Tree doing?
Greatest thumbnail ever.
I was like, he's taking a new direction on his channel. Funny. I had to,
dude. I fucking like that shit, man. That's the fucking shit that I really like, is like fucking costumes and doing skits and shit.
You're good at the theatrics, man, and the spoken word. Like, you're very eloquent. And
if I could do just like fucking stupid, like fucking skit videos, I would do nothing but that, man. We have so much fun doing them. It's like stupid. Like fucking, I posted that thing today on Instagram and Facebook, all home movies thing with Dwayne playing guitar, and that's what I always think about, man. It's just us making home movies, fucking having fun.
Dude, actually, I was looking for your video where you were going to Gibson's Bike Fest. I think that's what it was, and you were like, "This shit reminds me of Backroad Moto, fucking carny bastard." Oh wait, no, they're showmen or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
I couldn't find it for shit. I don't know which one it is because I'm in editing right now for my 10 subscriber video.
10
Man,
subscribers.
I remember the first video I saw from you, man. You were fucking drinking Bud Lights, like it was like Backroad answers some questions or some shit like that. You were like shooting cans of Bud Light on the ground or some shit like that.
Shooting them with that, yeah.
The first video I ever saw of yours, Josh, was "You're not wrong. You're just an asshole." Remember that, dude? That was so long ago, but it was like blowing up all over my shit, and I was like, "Who is this bearded motherfucker?" I like this guy.
Man, story of some people's life. Not wrong. It's a fucking cocksucker, though, ain't you?
I watched 2 of your videos, Shade Tree, before I realized you were from Tampa, and I was like stuck after that. Like, oh shit, connection to home. I haven't seen this in years.
You ought to make some fucking more cooking vids, man. Do some keto cooking vids. Seems like people are people are starving for fucking keto content, man.
Everybody's always fucking telling me
Do some cooking vids, Neil. I'm one of the people screaming it. Do it.
I know. Everybody has too. I should.
Yeah, we've made all your recipes. We've made the fucking the beef
keto
one, the Thai beef one. We've made that a bunch of times.
Oh yeah, dude, that's my favorite. That's what I'm honestly out of everything. That's what I miss the most is just goddamn rice.
Yeah, me too.
And once I probably get to wherever I'm going, then I'll probably start to add like simple carbs like that back in.
I've
Of all things, rice.
Rice, man.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's
it's so versatile with cooking. Like
I miss rice too, man. Rice was my fucking jam. Jessica cooked a big old fucking thing of rice today for the dogs, and I was like fucking smelling it in the rice cooker. Like, it smells fucking good, man. Like,
what? Your dogs get rice?
Yeah.
I'd be right down there on the floor fucking eating it with them.
No, I'm just looking at it. I do like no butter, no salt, no nothing. I'll fucking take a big old spoonful of rice right out of the rice cooker and fucking love it.
Dude, I like rice with scrambled eggs on it. And fucking green onions. It's the bomb.
With the dogs and animals, man, I used to, especially exotics, when we would get charity horses and cows, we would just fucking cut them up and throw them to the tigers. I wept for every piece of meat that was thrown into those fucking pens. Every one of them, even horses. It's like, God, dude, that would be so good, sliced up, fucking, just seared.
The meats. That's why guys, if you love the meats, get all the meats.
It's all about the cheese sauce for me. That's my binder now. Like, you gotta have a binder. You gotta have your meal and then something something that pulls it together. Usually for me it was always rice. But now I'm just like, I make a cheese sauce.
Yeah.
It's got a little bit of flour in it, but like such a tiny.
So you can still eat cheese on keto.
Oh yeah, all the cheeses have like next to 0 carbs in them, pretty much.
So Josh, you're full keto now?
Yeah, 3 weeks now.
Damn, bro, that's
This
awesome.
is 3 weeks. I'm technically down 15 pounds.
Awesome.
But
That is
I'll tell you,
awesome.
fucking,
Oh,
like
shit.
when you're at my weight, when you weigh fucking 310 pounds, losing 15 pounds is not that big of a deal. Fucking take a shit, not eat for a day, and fucking lose 15 pounds.
Is that the
Still
cool
progress though. What up, Lee?
What up, Billy Corgan in the house?
How you doing, man? This is gonna be the Get Well stream.
I'm all right. Fucking feeling it today, but I'm kicking it.
God,
He does crash. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It's not fucking perfect. Fucking
even the legends go down.
Dude, how weird is it that I crashed on the same day the fucking last time that I crashed, like with my Dyna?
And right after you painted,
Oh,
pretty
Was
much.
it really the same day?
Literally the exact same day.
Oh God, the curse of the day.
Yeah, I got home and I was laying on the couch just like hating life and swearing at everything. And I opened Facebook and it's like, here's your memories for today. And fucking it shows the picture of me fucking just bailing. I was like, son of a bitch, are you serious?
Oh God, was it? Did you do that when you were like living on Twitch?
No, we just like went out. We were gonna film a video yesterday, and yeah, so we got out there and it just like it turned into fucking just a scrap fest right off the bat. Like everybody crashed.
October
God.
23rd. It's fuck day.
Yeah, October 22nd. No more riding for me.
Yeah.
A day off every year.
So
Was that only last year that you fucking looped the dyno?
That was 2 years ago. I've been
2 years ago. Okay.
I've been crash like pretty much crash free. I've had some like little bullshit ones, but been like solid crash free for like 2 years. So it was coming.
That's a good thing about riding dirt bikes. I don't ever get used to not crashing.
Yeah.
Fucking crash every time I fucking go out.
Fuck, I just wish I like was 22 again and could pop right back up like nothing happened like I used to. I woke up today and was just like, fuck, I hate everyone and everything.
So you think you broke your wrist or?
I got checked out today. I didn't fucking break that, thankfully, because I like those I was worried about the carpal bones in my wrist because there's something sticking out the side of it or whatever right now, and I've broken those carpal bones like 3 times. So I was like, fuck, don't tell me I did it again. And the dude said no. He said everything looks good. There's like a little fucking bone chip spur kind of thing off the end of it. But he's like, there's nothing you can do about that. But he said other than that, that's probably just like fucking dicked up those ligaments from last time. So there's like a little bit of, I guess you can, I'm not going to call it a break or a fracture. There's like a little tiny chunk off the end of it just hanging off. So that's nothing.
So it's just like a bad sprain.
Pretty much like a bad sprain and like a little chip on one of those fucking bones.
Yeah. Well, let's say a fucking bad sprain will fucking fuck you up worse than a broken bone sometimes.
Oh yeah, like my wrist, like you know, like how your like arm thins out and then goes to your hand. Like mine, right from like the thumb area to my forearm is like one solid just size.
Oh, that sounds horrible. Dude.
Yeah,
Instead of a cankle, you got that wristle or whatever.
yeah.
It'd be like fucking Andre the Giant just trying to fucking get himself around. Like, oh, they make nothing for torn people.
Oh yeah, dude, I can't fucking like lift nothing, do nothing. I just had to. No one could come and help me. I just got the limited edition hoodies for 38 like an hour ago. I had to carry them. Nobody could help me come fucking like I was like, it's 20 seconds of work. Just come here and carry these 100-pound fucking boxes into my house. So I had to sit there and just like scream the whole way to the house because no one came to do it. So I'm walking down my sidewalk, just like fuck. Just like I got him to the door, and as I got him to the door, I just dropped him, and kicked him down the stairs, like fuck.
No Mexicans in that province, I take.
How'd you injure it before?
Riding moto. That was like when I exploded all the bones in there. I fucking went over the bars and landed in the face of the next jump in a rhythm section. So this one was definitely nowhere near as bad.
Quite possibly more sad is that new paint job getting ripped.
Oh, dude! The funny thing
that
too,
headlight
is like
smashing.
you can hear me on video too. Like about 2 minutes before that, I was talking about fucking how I wanted to get that tie headlight because it looks so much better, and then I just destroy the headlight on my bike. So I guess now I have to get it.
Well, there you go. I get it.
Yeah. God damn it.
Yeah, that dude. I don't know if you've probably seen it, but Dark Street Night on Facebook sells those.
Yeah, I sent him a message the other day, hoping to see if he wants to fucking hook some shit up.
Yeah,
try and get a handbrake on this thing.
Yeah, his parts are pretty good, even though from Thailand, but they ship pretty fast, and it's like pretty regular price.
Yeah, he seems like a cool dude. I was talking to him there for a little bit. He's gonna check out some of my shit, so hopefully he jumps on board.
There you go, sponsor.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, because he does have cages and everything too that are cheaper than everybody else's.
And
I'm so glad I didn't have a cage or a 12 bar on because that would have smashed the shit out of me even worse.
Oh, that would
the way it fucking rocked on your head like that. Jesus.
Yeah, like it would just like I was under the bike and it was just resting on my head while I was sliding across the ground, and that would have been like the sub cage, like the pegs sticking out would have been right in my fucking spine.
How'd the video turn out? Pretty good.
I don't even know what I'm gonna make out of that because there's really nothing there. I got to figure out a way to put it together so it doesn't suck. Because it like that all happened within half an hour of getting there. We got like a couple shots and then just fucking yard sale. And then like I crashed. I was like, fuck, all right, I gotta take a bit of a breather. I tried to ride again for a bit after I lasted like 10 minutes. I got like a couple shots of like circle wheelies and shit. And I went and did a stoppie again just to make sure I was not scared of it. And then yeah, then we had my buddy Kelly out there. We bought a fucking $200 scooter that morning for him to ride around because he had nothing to ride with us. So we went and bought this like $200 scooter. We were going to thrash the crap out of. And then he's like, gets the brilliant idea. He's going to try and seat stand wheelie this thing. And this guy can't wheelie to save his fucking life. And all of a sudden I look across the lot and just see him cartwheeling across the lot. And somehow, I don't even know how it happened. Like he fucking tried jumping off of it, but he like magically his shoelace got hooked in the brake lever on the handlebars. No idea how the fuck that happened. And the thing it just cartwheeled with him attached to it.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and he
had that on video?
I got like just the end of it and like got him like getting up, hobbling around, ended up he broke his foot.
Oh, holy shit. How many fucking people broke bones that day?
And then Poirier fucking, he was trying to get his circle wheelies dialed and he started like whipping into him super fast and he high-sided one. The bike landed on his foot. So he was out after. We were like, this is like all within an hour. And we're like, all right, let's go home. This is obviously a bad day.
The curse.
It was a cursed day.
Yeah.
I was just getting cocky though. I was like trying to, well, I guess there's a balance point in stoppies, right? Kind of just like wheelies. And there's like a little, I don't know, probably like a 6-inch room for error where you can actually float it without even barely being on the brakes at all. And so like, that's where I was trying to go. So I could roll them out like faster and further without scrubbing off any of my speed. So I was like, Poirier, we're going to get this shot. You're going to come in wheeling. And then he's going to be following along beside you. And I'm going to come in the frame, just fucking cooking ass past you on my front wheel. And it'll look super cool. And it did up until I fucking launched over the bars.
Oh, God.
Oh, it's awesome. That's what happens. Sometimes you get fucked up.
Hey, man. Like you said, you're fucking earning it, I guess, right? You got to fucking crash. Nobody fucking gets away. Nobody gets away clean.
Yeah, always. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And it was just my time.
But you're all right. Nothing broken. Just a fucking sprained wrist.
Yeah.
It sucks when you do the same injury again, man. Like, my fucking left foot is cursed. Like, I fucked up my left foot so many fucking times, dude.
I know that wrist has always been like permanently hurting all the time. And now I just like hurt it again. It's just like, fuck, it's just going to keep getting worse. And
I never feel pain. I never feel pain in the side of my head. Is that weird? Maybe nerves are killed or something. That's the biggest injury I have. Nothing fucking.
Is that where you got bit by the tiger?
Yeah, I don't feel nothing there. Not even.
Is that where you got bit by the Billy? Is that where you got bit by the tiger?
Tiger bite. Yeah, but I don't feel anything there. It's like not pain or like it's not sore. Is what I'm trying to say. Ever. When it rains, I don't feel the pressure.
Right. But you can still feel there, like if you can feel it.
I mean, that was mostly like a meat wound, though, wasn't it?
Huh?
Or did that go into your skull?
Yeah, it cracked her open like a walnut.
That fucking tiger
bite. Just fucking got a fucking free trepanation, man. Let out some of them evil spirits that was in your brain.
Yeah, right. Maybe it's bait. I was supposed to have like brain cancer, and it released the pressure.
Dude, I got so fucked on my foot. Like I wrecked my rocket 3.
That was a bad thing to say.
It was like 3 years ago, I think. And I came down on my left foot and I sprained it so fucking bad. I think I broke my ankle, but they didn't do nothing for it. And
your
fucking
tongue.
Then 4 months after that, I was out riding in Ocala and I fucking caught a root on my left foot on my dirt bike and just like twisted my foot around backwards.
What about that crazy accident with your tongue?
And then 6 months after that, I fucking looped out that fucking wheelie and completely fucking exploded it, and now I have screws in it and shit like that. And then after I started riding again, I came down on it weird. I mean, I always, every time I come down on it, I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me again?
Oh, God.
Fuck, dude. I came down on my right side fucking a couple weeks ago, and I was happy. I was like, fucking finally, dude. Please. On my right side. Jesus.
And dude, actually, yeah, you have one of those jackets, Josh. Fucking, I gotta toot my own horn here about my products for a second. I was terrified of that thing, while I was sliding on the ground because with windbreakers, usually they melt when you're sliding. That's all I was thinking, like, this thing is gonna burn its way into my skin and be stuck there. It's gonna suck so much balls. That fucking up better sliding across the ground than fucking any street jacket I've ever owned.
No shit.
There's,
Right on,
like,
man.
there's like 2 little rips in it, and that's it. I was like, holy fuck.
Hell
this
yeah,
is
dude.
awesome.
Authentic battle damage.
Yeah, like that's some product testing right there.
It's all slick, so you just slid across the ground.
Yeah. Well, Poirier was saying, he's like, dude, it sounded so bad because like all you could hear was just like my body sliding across the ground. You couldn't hear any bike because the bike was on top of me. It was just all me.
Oh god.
It was awesome. The fucking the knee road rash went down pretty far though. That's actually worse than the wrist.
Down to the meat, you said, huh?
Yeah, like at my kneecap area, it's like went down to the meat, but it got like all the way around the knee too, and fucking like it's like swole up like a goddamn pumpkin.
Oh god.
It's gross.
That's why your camera's off on it. You probably look like the Elephant Man.
That's one thing I did get for the Z125 is some knee pads that fit under my jeans. Just because I'm like, if I ever go down, it's like fucking knee is gonna immediately go in the ground. So I'm like, I should probably get
the knee pads and hip pads. So I'm always riding my knee pads and hip pads in.
There's this brand, the ones I got are called like Force Field or something, but they fit like under your jeans like fucking perfect, and they're super flexible and like hold on the spot. But like that fucking saved my ass when I looped it that one time because I was like sliding on my knee. But they fucking worked, man. They're worth it. I'd like them a lot.
These days, I only wear a cup.
Just gotta protect the boys.
Yeah, literally nothing else. The neighbors hate it.
just running around with that. What's up, Jake?
What's up? Sorry I'm late.
Hey, dude.
Well, it's okay. We forgive you, but like, fucking don't make it a habit or anything.
Yeah,
I was having pork chops.
Bang, some pork chops.
It's crazy. It's like me and my wife, married for almost 11 years, and she's like, she bought pork chops, and she's like, "How do we cook these? I've never like made pork chops." I'm like, "Oh my god, we've never made pork chops." I was like, "That's a little seasoning on them. Grill them up. It's fine." Pretty new.
Getting that shake and bake on pork chops, man. Come on now.
Yeah, that's what you do. The pork rinds and you grind them up. Shade tree, put them on there. Same
oh thing. Man, fuck yeah, dude. That sounds awesome.
It works.
Pork rind, shake and bake.
Yep.
I do that cherry sauce.
Dude, I'm telling you, you got to make some keto videos. People are dying for keto shit. There's some motherfucker that put out some like powdered fucking liquid shit that you drink. He's charging like $50 for like fucking the dumbest little bit of powder that's supposed to get you into ketosis, man. Motherfuckers are making money off that shit. You gotta get in, fucking get in on it, man.
That fucking pyramid scheme powder.
Yeah,
like chocolate.
Oh, dude, everybody's selling that shit up here. It's just like, fuck, I've just been mashing people, deleting them off my friends list, left, right, and center. Everybody trying to sell
that dude, the dude who fucking made it just became like a millionaire overnight, man. Because he got like the first FDA approval. Like he's like the first dude out with it.
What's the
He's
shit?
just fucking rolling in money right now. Never.
So it's just like you would like a protein powder, but it's just like keto.
Yeah, it's like a drink. They've got like synthetic fucking ketones is what they claim in there, some shit like that. But if you read the small print, it says this does literally nothing for you unless you're on the diet also. So like, literally, if you're on the diet, it's already doing it. So what's the point of the drink? There is no point. You're just fucking scamming people, but it's a good scam.
Yeah, he fucking made that dude a millionaire, man. Jesus.
Oh, he's rolling in it because like there's
it's like creatine and cocoa powder, and then they
well, you remember when creatine first came out? When creatine first came out, they were charging so much fucking money for that shit. It was crazy, dude. They were charging like real drug prices.
Yeah, $60.
Now you can buy it at the gas station.
Yeah,
muscle milk.
Creatine does work though.
What's that stuff called?
It does, but it does the same thing as like say like low grade test does or HGH. It like once you stop using it, that shit, it's all water weight. Really?
Yeah. It puts the water in the muscles. But when I was taking it, but I stopped it when I started keto, but I could feel like all my like max out lifts and everything were like going up. Like
oh yeah.
Oh, never mind. I see what it's called.
For a minute though, you're a victim of it. You know, as soon as you stopped it, it's like, oh, a little bit of water there, a little bit of water here. No?
No, not really. My strength's about the same. I just dialed it back a little bit because I was feeling some like tendonitis in my elbow, and I fucked my shoulder up somehow, so I just been down back and doing more reps.
Well,
I used to play
Herbalife
with
is
all
the
those
thing I've been trying to think of for 5 minutes here. We had people that would friends of ours, like family friends of ours, that would like show up to like get-togethers and parties, like wearing their like Herbalife fucking shirts. That's one of those pyramid scheme things. And they'd be like walking around there,
Check
like
this
trying to
out.
somehow turn every conversation into like
Oh,
something
God,
about like,
dude.
well, what's your diet like? What are you doing? Like, and it was like, okay, I had to tell my wife, I was like, I know you're old friends, but you can't. They're not allowed to our house anymore. I can't fucking take it. It's fucking ridiculous, dude.
Well, you know,
Take
you
this
fucking,
chamomile powder
of
with the
all
moose
people,
tongue.
you can fucking say the most about it. You'd be like, you don't see me bringing it up YouTube to every motherfucker that walks into you.
Yeah.
No, you guys I do because you're a bunch of idiots. But
No, I'm saying like to fucking in your normal life though. It's
yeah,
like, that's
yeah,
what these
exactly.
motherfuckers do. It's
It'd
like,
be weird. Yeah, I've met like some fucking notable people and not even brought it up just because it's fucking weird. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
you imagine
what's
bringing
up,
up
by
your
the
real
way?
life. Would you like to buy some
actually like
supplement?
kind of a dude? Like, check out my shit. You know?
Yeah, that's how you guys can fucking make up for the whole adpocalypse. Start fucking selling Sensi on your channel.
Or keto powder.
I'm gonna start selling Mary Kay, man. That's what I'm gonna do.
Keto, Mary Kay keto powder. It's where it's at. Get
Put
on
this
it.
lipstick on and you just eat the rest and
Dig it, man. Dude, all you fucking that's the Chinese people, man. Fucking ground up fucking walrus dick bone and shit that they're
no, they
fucking
don't eat bread,
snorting,
dude. The fucking
try and make their dick hard. You just all you gotta do is make something that people thinks makes their dick hard, and you're like a fucking millionaire.
you know
I
what I
still
wouldn't
see
do,
these
though?
ropes.
Like
I can see these
like
two Chinese people, these two Chinese guys on the docks, like, we sell them shark fin soup. Tell them it's good for our dick. We'll make them
dude, like might be, dude. You don't know, dude. But like in Thailand, like just see fucking fat people, and they're just like, oh, we don't eat bread. You know, it's a fucking lot of rice, dude. And I was like,
Yeah.
why don't you just fucking
Korean
eat
people
some
are the same
rice
way,
and a little
man.
bit of meat every once in a while, and fuck
I
off
was
with the
looking up,
bread.
like, I'm gay. You know, I'm not really gay, but I feel gay because I looked up fucking good soaps and shit. And it turns out Korean people know what they're doing with this fucking anti-aging soaps, and they got them separated for like women and men. And like you just rub an octopus pussy on your face, some shit like that.
Fucking
That's why they're all so young looking.
There's a lot of.
I
weird
think it's
shit
just
over in
that we don't
Korea.
know what they look like at all. It's bizarre to us, so we can't tell the difference between old and young ones. I mean,
Man,
we can't-
fucking Koreans are the
They don't have any fucking wrinkles.
the Koreans they've got this weird I fucking saw a documentary about it.
oh, it's because they don't have any food in North Korea. They're just dying.
No, not North Korea, South Korea.
South Korea.
South Korea, they've
sorry,
got like
sorry.
this weird like standard of beauty. Not weird, but it's like whatever. Like this is what you're supposed to look like.
Yeah, I was
And,
just gonna
like,
say I watched the documentary.
Everybody, yeah, like all these girls, even and dudes too.
And
they all
dudes,
get
like-
plastic surgery.
Not
Right.
even that.
Yeah.
There's I watched. They brought up in this one that I watched that men's makeup over there is like $1 billion industry in that fucking country.
What?
Yeah,
And they all look the fucking same.
Yeah.
It's like they have like this one thing, like this is what you're supposed to look like. And it looks
Yep.
like some weird, like fucking anime girl shit. Like all these dudes are like all into fucking beating their shit to hentai. Like would love love South Korea because like every chick over there looks like some like fucking stupid anime fucking girl or some shit.
Is that I don't know if it is or not, but is that where that human Barbie doll girl comes from?
No,
I don't
it's just
know,
like-
but it looks like that
Barbie.
shit. It's like really narrow chin, big eyes, like fucking high cheekbones. It's like a really weird look. And you look, and it's like that's like a graduation present. Like girls get plastic surgery when they graduate instead of a car. Like
That's
it's so normal over there. People are like, "Oh yeah, I'm about to go get my plastic surgery," and everyone's like, "Yay, you're getting it done!" You know, it's.
I think
fucking weird,
a
man.
little bit of soap is enough. I don't know about cutting yourself.
But you know, I say it's weird, but like I do some pretty weird shit, I guess.
Do you get seaweed masks?
Now they straight up go into the knife, motherfucker. They fucking aren't fucking around. No seaweed mask, no soap. It's like fucking cut me up, man.
Hold on. You've given yourself plastic surgery.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Mhm.
talking all this shit about fucking like South Koreans, and I cut my tongue in half. But you know. Shut up, quiet you. I'm not fucking talking about me.
I'm sorry, dude. I love
I'm
you.
passing judgment, not being reflective.
You're part Korean.
Oh
You
my
have
god,
Korean
Justin's transparent. Holy fuck. Yeah.
This is fucking Justin the
It's
apparition.
invisible,
Well,
Justin.
hold on.
He's probably checking that pork butt.
Thinking about it again, is there any difference between cutting your face to make you look better, or splitting your tongue in half, or tattooing yourself? I don't think there's much of a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's all kinds of differences.
Yeah.
Think
You
so?
know what the difference is? Fucking, they're Asian.
We got
They get eyelid surgery, so it looks like they have eyelids.
Who
We
here?
got bigger dicks, dude. Trust me, we got bigger dicks. I was in a room alone with Burning Ramen. We got bigger dicks.
They got the short end of that stick.
I'm kidding.
But they have the anti-aging.
His dick looked really young.
Oh my god.
Where's Tim?
Super young.
Dan?
Tim.
Where's Dan?
Tim.
Yeah, where's Tim? What the
Oh
fuck?
yeah, I don't know where Tim is.
He hasn't been in the chat either.
Oh, he's busy bee.
Yeah,
Maybe
he was posting.
that
he
work
was
life's
posting-
taking
Something
over.
super cool if he's not here, or I should say cool, interesting. He's always up to
But
something
it's probably some
really
Illuminati
interesting.
meetings. They probably have like their week-long
He
sacrifice.
was posting some pretty dope pictures to Instagram earlier today. That cool fucking old like broke down truck and shit. He always post when he doesn't post a lot. But when he does, they're usually pretty good pictures. Not like Jake who posts and they're always terrible.
Don't laugh like that, Lee.
I'm laughing because it's so true. It's just like Jake's Instagram crushes everybody, and it's just bullshit.
It's not bullshit.
You can
Look at
post
this
it
piece of
all you
carpet.
Go look back
I
through your
don't even know
Instagram.
anyone. I put up
and-
one of those. I put up those teaser videos for my new videos.
Those
and
are
nobody
actually
does
good.
that.
I've
That's
been
like the
loving
greatest.
Yeah,
fucking
those
idea
are
in the
fun. I'm
world.
not talking about teaser videos. I'm
Hey.
talking about your weird, like, this is a picture of my hand, like, blurry, holding a key, like, talking about
That is so rare, dude.
Yeah,
I worked
you had
forgot
one.
I
You,
did-
literally, you
I
made
gotta
a
tell you about
video
one
of
I
a
did. I
fucking.
was scrolling through my Instagram and I had to stop. I was like, "What the fuck was this?" And it's me, like it's my feet wearing flip flops, and there's like a car key in the middle, and I point at one toe and I go toe key toes. I have no recollection of doing that, but I think I wanted some taquitos. I've been drinking more than
Yeah, I'm just saying.
You had one a while back where you posted a video literally of a pot of water boiling, and it got more likes than my entire Instagram combined. I was like, "Fuck this guy."
I would post something like that.
It literally was just a pot of water boiling, like nothing at all. And like I used to make those.
Wait, did I do one of those boomerang things?
I used to make those same video teasers like a year ago. I'd put them like the harsh, like mega effort into those edits and stuff. And I was like, but I literally I spent like 2 hours on one, and then you posted that video of a fucking bottle of the boiling water. I was like, I'm never making one of those again. Fuck it.
Well, I mean, I've been doing this for like fucking 7 years, man.
Oh, yeah.
Come on,
It's
dude.
so funny. Worst
Yeah,
best
we're
Instagram ever.
It's funny. It's funny.
amazing.
It's funny
Like, but
how
I'm just
terrible
like-
your
it's
Instagram is.
It's like 7 years of me doing this dumb shit by now. It's like I'm allowed to just do stupid shit.
It's the
I'm
best.
not hating.
I think
Stating.
well, I think the outside social medias are great because it's like doesn't have to be, like here's some motorcycle content. It's whatever the fuck I want. Like how just like I don't know. You see the one that my little girl, I got her the toy motorcycles and she gave me the scrambler. She doesn't know what a scrambler is. She gave me the Ducati scrambler and said, "Daddy, this one's for you."
I actually laughed at that one because her face
That was
at the end
that
when you were
made me
asking about
cry.
it,
My
she just looked
wife
at you like,
even
what
knew.
the
I was
fuck?
like, "Oh my god, she knows you so well." Like I give her 3 toy motorcycles, a ZX14, what was it? A little like a 252 stroke, a Suzuki RM, and then it was a Ducati scrambler, and they came in a pack of 3. I'm like, "Look, I got you." She likes cycles. She loves to play with them. She calls them her cycles, and she goes, "This one's for you, Daddy." Like hands me the scrambler, and I was like, "Oh, I'm a loser."
Right. My daughter did that with 3 beers. She's like, Miller Lite, Coors Light, Yingling, and she handed me the Yingling.
And even now, she
She's
still gives me that one. Like that's the one she gives me.
Daughters know their dads. Now, which dildo would she hand you?
Obviously.
The stick, the wooden stick. I don't know.
He does it old school, man. That's like fucking 1920. Hipster. It's called a hipster dildo.
It's got a 10 cc two-stroke motor on the end, just fire it up, and it's just super unbalanced. That's how it works.
She went past the electric bullet. She's like, no, he won't like that.
You know where, Lee, you know where I've had a lot of success with, and obviously everybody's doing it, so it's not like I fucking invented this, but is posting teasers or whatever to Instagram stories for videos.
Yeah, well, there was that while there that was making those fucking like hot fire Instagram stories. I haven't made one in a long time.
Yeah. Well,
Those
I'm
are
saying
fun.
even like when you put out a new video, like putting it on your Instagram story, because so many people watch those compared to like if I'll post a picture or something like that, I'll get like 400 or 500 likes or like something like that, and like I'll post a fucking something on Instagram stories, it's like 2,000.
Yeah,
Yeah,
plus
like-
you can put that swipe up link on there.
Yeah, like when I was making those like crazy ones there for a couple months, like those things were getting like 10,000 views. It was retarded.
Yeah. It gets so many people fucking don't even scroll through their feed.
I don't know. I like it because whenever I post, like like I like it when you can take over like a tag for a little while, like was it the FZ07 tag?
They gotta fucking hate that. They gotta hate that. The manufacturers and people, they hate it. They have
Well,
to.
it's funny too because until I post, every time I go look at the hashtag FZ07, there's some, I think she's British, some British chick on an MT07, but she's always like top post because she's got like super heavy makeup on.
What?
And she's like, look at me, right? You know, like she's sitting on her bike,
Tits,
right?
they ride a motorcycle.
It's always the top one, always, because she posts like a new one every day, and I only post like an FZ07 tag once a week. When I do it, it'll fucking murder her fucking tag. It'll just murder her, and I love it. I'm like, I bet she fucking sits around with her friends drinking and fucking talking shit.
I think
Who knows?
about
She's
that all
probably
the
a
time.
really nice person, but I just cracked it.
You own WR450. Like, you own it. Like,
Yeah,
any
but now
search,
you're like
any
fucking
search term, like, you fucking
like
own it.
like who is it? B-Rad will have it a lot of the times. I could beat him out if I put one in there, but fucking
No,
B-Rad's
not
on
even
top
on
of it.
Instagram. I'm just talking about like on any search platform.
Yeah, well, because like when I got into the WR450, I wasn't the OG fuckboy on it, but I was one of like the first dudes out there like making videos on a converted WR. Like nobody fucking had one. Now everyone and their mom has one. It's fucking insane. Like mine's all old and clapped out. Everyone's got the new generation one.
Man, I really like those yellow and black ones, man. That's such a hot color scheme.
Yeah. We had one of those on the ride just a couple days ago. Yeah. I really want to build a fucking. I want to build a new one. I want to build a CBR 450 RX just because something different. I haven't seen one fuck with one of those, and it's such a solid platform right off the bat to make it street legal and motard it out.
A CRF 450X, you said?
It's the RX, yeah. The RX. It's a new model, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that X was outdated as fuck, man. I think they still sell it, but like
They do. It's
the
called-
RX is cool because it's between. It's like it's really the R. It's the fucking R with electric start and a 12-volt system.
Yeah, pretty much. And just,
It's got a bigger gas tank on its stock.
yeah, it's got a little bit of a
It's got a
different
bigger radiator
transmission
stock,
in it, too.
which is like smart. Nobody ever does that. I like that.
The 2018 450Rs have electric start and like 2 different fuel maps or something like that.
Dude, yeah. Well, I think they have 3 because even the 17s I believe have that. Because even the RX has it too. It's got like 3 maps or something crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty much starting to come standard on everything now.
What's cool is like it used to be like my WR is kind of like last of the breed because the next WR, the motor, it's not even wide ratio anymore. It's the exact same gear pattern as the YZ. And what's happened is like the WR had like reduced, like the cams were less aggressive and had a little bit thicker head gasket, and they got rid of that shit. And the same with the Honda. I think what's happening is they figured out they're just gotten them so reliable now that they can basically take the race motor and put a 12-volt system on it. It's good to go.
On
You don't need to fuck with all the, detuning the motor so it won't fucking grenade on the street.
and Yamaha just kind of one-upped everyone with the 2018 bikes because you know how before with the fuel injection things you'd have to buy that fucking programmer to tune shit.
Yeah, now you can use your phone.
Now you can use your phone. Like, fuck, that's genius.
I
Like, why
know,
hasn't that been
dude.
around the whole time?
No.
I'll stick with that 2-stroke life.
Luckily, when I bought my WR, I had the little computer and it already had the tunable ECU. But yeah, nobody wants to do that.
Yeah, nobody. Like, I had to buy that fucking $400 tuner to use it once.
Yeah.
It was like, fuck you.
Well, that's the great thing about my tuner. I don't even know where my tuner is right now. I think Subina knows where it is, but it's like it's gotten hoarded out to everybody locally because I was like, yeah, you can use it, whatever. And now I'm kind of like, I kind of want it back, guys. Where the fuck is it?
I've got one.
All right, well, there you go. Do you need that tuner just to find out how many hours are on your bike?
Yeah.
I don't even know. People ask. I love it when people leave that in the comments. How many miles are on your WR? I'll fucking know. It's an aftermarket Speedo anyway. It's been disconnected like more than it's been connected. Fucking clue. I think the title says 40,000 on it for some reason. I don't know what the fuck.
Why not?
That.
Why not?
No way I think it'd have 40,000 on it. It would have fucking melted by now. Oh, my brother's DRZ, dude. Is my brother's DRZ the title? Like the bike had something like, you know, like 10,000 miles on it or something when he bought it, right? It's a DRZ Supermoto, right? It's out there in California. And he told me, he goes, a stupid bitch at DMV, they put 100,000 miles on it. And I was like, oh shit. So your title's like, fuck now. He goes, and he went on this massive rant about how they fucking legalizing all the weed out there and they're all fucking so stupid. He's like, every time I go somewhere, I order food, I go to a government building, they're all fucking retarded. Like he's just yelling at me about it. Like everyone's stoned at work and can't do their fucking job.
I dig it. Time theft in the workplace is my favorite. Whenever somebody comments or like, I watched this at work, I'm like, yes.
Actually, that's awesome, dude.
I fucking love it. I'm like, yeah. Time theft. I love it.
or kind of like when someone tells you they're shitting while they watched it. It's like, you know, when you sit down to poo, you have to make a choice on what you're gonna watch. And I appreciate it when they pick me.
No, for sure.
I really mean that, dude, because I think about that when I sit down. If I'm gonna pull my phone out and watch something while I'm going number 2, I think about it a lot. You know, I'm like, oh, what am I gonna watch? Like, I'll hold it for a second to try to find a good video.
I do the same thing, man. Especially because I don't get to watch that many. I'm so fucking busy. I don't get to watch that many.
That's what I'm getting at. Yeah, it's like
I don't
awesome.
get to watch that many. Dude, trying to fucking like pick a YouTube video to watch is like being like, which child do I want to save from the fire? I agonize over it. Like, who's am I gonna watch? Like, fuck. You know, it fucking kills me. I just have no time to fucking do anything.
I always be clicking on y'all's ads and I watch the videos. I click them and just close the fucking thing real quick.
Yeah, I do that all the time too.
Yeah, I click on friends ads always.
Yeah, so I'm like, who am I gonna hook up here?
I'm always like, I'll find myself doing that, like because I'm so used to watching friends videos where I like the first thing I do is put a like on it, like instant like just like start the video and like scroll down and put a like on it. And sometimes I'll find myself doing that with shit I don't care about. I'm just like, I'll go to like, and I'm like, wait, I don't want to fucking give this person a thumbs up. Like, fuck off.
I'd give you a thumbs down for that.
Dude, I had to throw one while I was my poop video today. That fucking new Dirt Shark video from Biggest Whip at Monster Cup. Oh, that shit was sad.
That dude was fucking about to do a barrel roll. Jesus.
Dude, Behrman just like ridiculous. Him and McNeil, dude, those guys can fucking whip like nobody's business.
You seen that one guy's been going around on Instagram? I mean, it's not like it's weird how he does it. He does like kicks his foot off of it, and he actually does a 360 and lands it.
Yeah, like the foot plant threes, like the Colton Haker.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's such a cool trick, man.
I've never gotten those all the way around. Those are fucking hard.
Would it be easier to do it on something like the Z?
No, because Z's got no power. You need like the clutch pop to kind of make the most
okay.
happen.
So it's not like, because it always looks to me like it's like they just fucking spin it around. So I figured lightweight would be good. Of course, then again, you gotta remember I guess these Z's and Groms.
They're heavy, yeah.
They're light, yeah. A fucking MX 2-stroke is lighter.
Yeah,
they lighter.
The Z weighs as much as a 450 does.
Speaking of moto,
that's stupid.
Like speaking of moto, Lee, from your professional opinion, how good is Ronnie Mac?
Well, Ronnie Mac is actually like he's just a character, right? I mean,
okay,
like,
but
I get it, but like, how good is he?
It's what's his name though, right? Because
it's Jimmy Albertson.
Okay, yeah, but like it points, wasn't it? Also, what's his name, Kennard or whatever? Like, didn't they kind of trade it off at points?
No, they a couple of years ago they kind of like did some shit for videos where they had like a couple of different guys doing it. Like they had him, Jimmy Albertson and Brett Q were kind of, because they all live in the same fucking area, they all ride together and shit. So they were kind of doing some shit for videos, but like the main guy who's like always 99% of the time, Ronnie Mac is fucking Jimmy.
99% of the time, every time.
Yeah,
and like, and he's I was just saying that because I just went out fucking ate some food with my buddy before I jumped on here, and I was just saying like how bummed out is Jimmy Albertson right now that he went into that as a character instead of himself, because it's the best finish he's ever gotten. Because he's
he
like
did it on a 1998, dude.
because yeah, like he's like a bottom rung, like mid to bottom run supercross rider. Like he's not anybody in supercross really, but like fucking he comes out as this character and just fucking does awesome.
I think it's smart for him though, because that's something you can capitalize on. That's something you can.
He's definitely capitalizing on that big time.
If it was just, dude, if literally if he was just,
Red Bull had to have been paying him. I mean,
like nobody gives a fuck. Like more people know who came in second place than came in first.
Exactly.
And that never happened.
And I know for sure that FMF is paying him good money because he's got a whole line of shit with FMF.
Yeah, but I wonder if he's actually got PBR on board.
Fuck, I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, PBR will pay anybody.
Dude, the interviews with that dude were so great when they were all like, "What happened out there?" He's
like, "Well, this is fire.
There's a fire dragon. Sometimes it bucks you off.
It's a wild stallion I'm trying to tame out here, and sometimes it bucks you."
But Lee, I gotta imagine, right? You would have more insight than I would this. I gotta imagine at least like it's obviously like a 1998 like frame. I gotta imagine everything else that could be updated on it has got to be new, right? Like,
oh yeah, like
you think so?
Well, I saw like Merge Racing were all over this fucking forks and shocks, so obviously he's got good suspension in that thing, and that's like the biggest thing you need in anything.
Yeah.
So
I imagine that motor's just as much can be done.
Yeah, so it's like you got a good top end on it, and you've got good suspension. Like, what the fuck else do you need to win, right?
Yeah, like that bike is guaranteed is running fucking crisp. It's like all nice and new underneath all that bullshit. But still, that was amazing. I was fucking like out of my seat cheering the whole time.
It was fucking white. It was a nail biter, dude.
I wanted to see him and Villapoto in the final because that would have been the greatest thing ever.
He talked so much shit on Instagram. It was so funny, man.
Oh, dude, that one
like Villapoto is a faggot, like over and over.
That one post that he put up where it was what the fuck? He showed like a picture of the bracket from Straight Rhythm before it went up, but he like photoshopped it all out, and instead of all the riders on there, he had everybody fucking like all the riders that he was riding against. He had all their wives on there, and he was like, "This is the bracket where I will finish last." Oh, I was dying.
Wait. No, really? He did that?
Yeah, dude. Shit was fucking. He was talking so much shit on fucking Instagram. It was amazing.
Talking hard shit, dude. It was so good.
And like not giving any quarter either. It wasn't like, oh, like just kidding, haha, like wink, wink, nudge, nudge. It was all just like the meanest shit.
Yeah,
that's awesome. Yeah, I mean, the event and everything's got to love that, dude. Because it's great.
I can't believe Red Bull let him roll with the "I eat ass" on his swing arm.
They made him cover it up. They covered up the S's for TV.
I thought they were like American flags or something.
Yeah, no, they covered up the S's with some fucking Ronnie Mac stickers I saw.
Oh, is that what it was? You could still look at it, and you could obviously it said "I eat ass."
Yeah, you could kind of tell. But then, like while he was getting interviewed, he had a little sticker on his fucking helmet, and it took me a couple takes. I had to like pause it to go up to the TV and look at it. And right across the front of his head while he's getting interviewed, it said "butt snorkeler" on there.
That's awesome.
They obviously made him take the giant. I know he had that giant dildo like stuck onto the side of it when he riding.
Oh, dude! So
I never made it on the TV, but
what
a character! I love that dude.
Good for him, dude.
Even after, and like the shit talk didn't even stop. Even like afterwards, they had like Transworld posted up a video, and he had like Halloween decorations all around his pit, like little gravestones, and it was like R.I.P. fucking RV on there, and Chad Reed and all these other fucking people. He's talking, had one with an Alta sticker on there or whatever, and they were asking about that, and he's like, "Yeah, these fucking guys, they were too busy. They burnt all the batteries in their bikes and their dildos earlier in the night, so that's why they lost."
Oh, were they on those? Were they on the electric things?
Yeah, there was an Alta there.
So what's gonna happen with that, man? It seems like, and I'm obviously like super hipster about it, but the two-stroke has made such a fucking comeback. Like right when all these electric bikes are coming out, but it just seems like two-strokes aren't even slowing down. Like
No,
it's just they're getting more popular.
I think a lot of things are going to go straight from 2 to electric instead of like 2-stroke, 4-stroke. Like even like in the paramotor things that I fly now, they're all 2-stroke, and you can see like there are some 4-strokes out there, but they're heavy as fuck and they don't make any more power. It's going to go straight 2-stroke to electric on that platform.
A 450 4-stroke will fucking obliterate a 250 or a 300.
Yeah,
will it though?
Oh yeah,
fucking absolutely, man.
Even
a 300 though. For real?
Yeah, it's not even a contest.
But they're still so fucking popular. They're goddamn everywhere, man.
Yeah, it's the cool factor and the nostalgia is what's really keeping them alive and bringing them back. I mean, the whole KTM and like the Euro companies have been making them the whole time. They never stopped. And
well, they've got that one that's supposed to be a little bit better. It's it's not direct injection, which is like the best, but it's that port injection.
Yeah, that new one.
I worked on an Aprilia scooter one time that had fucking direct injection. It was crazy for like a little 50cc Aprilia scooter, but they're like $7,000 scooters new, and that thing would go fucking highway speeds as a 50.
Yeah, they're fast, man. We used to sell them at the dealership that I worked at, and we had one that was all fucking hot rodded out, and that thing, fucking hauled ass. It did like 80, 90 miles an hour. It was retarded.
Yeah, crazy thing about that thing is the problem with it was finicky. It was having like this weird on and off thing. It turned out it was the fuel pump, and because it's direct injection, it's like a really big fucking like that. It's not big, it's really powerful fuel pump. Like the whole electric system on that bike is super beefed up, so it can be direct injection. Because imagine the amount of the PSI that's under for it to inject it in, right?
Yeah,
and it was like it had like two motors too, because it had one's slow because it injects it into the fucking crank, but that's the pump for the what's it called, the oil tank, right? And they had one for the fuel. That's the big one. That was the one the guy was having a problem with. And I knew the bike seemed sketchy, man, because like I was like, he gave me a key to start it, but it didn't look like a motorcycle key. And I just never really fucking thought about it. And then ended up like that part was like $500 something from Italy, right? Fucking super expensive part for this little Aprilia scooter. And I called him up and told him like, yeah, I'll fucking install it for like $100 or something. And he's like, all right. And he's like, I'll let you know what I want to do. And I never heard back from him. And then I fucking went out there, was looking at it. Like, it was like a month had gone by. I couldn't get a hold of the guy. And I realized you could start it with a screwdriver. And I was like, God damn it. I dumped it some fucking, no, I stripped a bunch of parts off of it. Then I dumped it because it had a hydraulic brakes front and rear. My buddy was building a shifter cart. So he got that shit. The rest of it just went in a dumpster.
Did you ever tune one of those things?
No.
Oh, that's the coolest part, like the tuner for those, because this was, I don't know, way back in, when was this, 2004, 2005? So whatever era that was, the tuner was the Game Boy from that era. So that was kind of fucking awesome.
So you actually used the Game Boy?
Yeah, you actually used the Game Boy.
That's so cool.
You had a little cartridge that fucking plugged into it that had some wires fucking hanging out of it. You plugged into the fucking ECU. And you actually used the Game Boy.
There's no way that was licensed by Nintendo.
Dang, you had to put in the Konami code to like unlock more power.
Yeah, I remember I said that too when I like saw that for the first time. I started mashing on it, and he's like, my fucking boss was like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm entering the contra codes to see if it makes it."
I'm about to get some extra HP.
Yeah.
But there's no way that's licensed through Nintendo. They must have just done it, not given a fuck.
Yeah, I think they had to have just done it because like the little cartridge was actually Aprilia, fucking their part. But yeah,
that's fucking hilarious.
It was cool.
That's awesome.
It's like, hey Nintendo, would you mind if we did this? Fuck asking. Let's just do it. Nintendo's they're kind of Nazis, dude.
Yeah, they don't fuck around.
I so wanted to buy one of the NES minis. I know you can get an emulator on your computer, but I just wanted the fucking nostalgia boner of playing on a fucking little thing that looked like a little Nintendo. And I don't know if you guys know what happened with those. They're supposed to be like $50 or something. And then a bunch of like almost like scalpers, if you will, bought them up, and they sell them for like $300 a pop now.
Yeah,
I'm so annoyed with Nintendo about it because they're like, oh, limited time. Oh well, we're not going to release anymore. So now I've actually got it bookmarked. I'm probably going to buy it. It's like $120. It's worth it. A guy builds one, like he 3D prints it, then he puts one of those little Raspberry Pi computers. I don't know if you know about those inside of it.
Yeah, it's
like a little mini programmable computer, and he's got it all set with like all the Nintendo and Super Nintendo games already on it. And you just got to get the little USB controllers. And fucking you're off to the races. So I'm about to just buy that and be like, yeah, fuck you, Nintendo. I literally want to buy it, like make a video and be like, this is why Nintendo's gay. He's like, you would have had my money if you actually tried.
Man, I fucking remember playing Nintendo, and this was like before. I remember the first game that came out. The Nintendo games are fucking hard. I feel like everybody
The
forgets.
Japanese versions are really hard. You ever
No, the
fucked with one of
Nintendo
those on
games
emulators?
are fucking like ridiculous. Everyone's talking about this Cuphead shit. I'm just like, dude, you never played fucking Nintendo games. Those games are fucking difficult.
Well, in the
And
old one too, you didn't
you
have the
couldn't
option to
fucking-
save, so you just had to fucking hardball it to the end of the game.
Well,
Yeah.
that, and there was, I remember the first one that came out that had a battery was Legend of Zelda. It was like that gold cartridge, and it had a battery in it.
Mm.
Save that one.
Yeah, or you just
And
leave your
then-
Nintendo on and turn your TV off. And
Yeah,
I
but
would
then
do that.
fucking
if your mom doesn't come along and turn your shit off.
Oh,
But
that
what a
was
lot
the
of them-
worst.
that would happen though. Like you'd end up
A lot of them would do
Yeah,
is, you would pause it, and it would have like a unique every time you pause it, like a 32-digit like letter code.
Yeah.
And that was your save. Like Metroid did that. I feel like there's a few other games. It was
Mike
like
Tyson's knockout, man.
and you had to like all the game manuals in the back. It had like the little spot for you to write down your save codes on. So you like pause it and go like, all right, I gotta stop here. Like write down my save code. And it's like all this fucking
Did anybody
letters.
didn't y'all have a Game Genie?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I had a Game Genie, man.
Yeah,
Double
dude, I
jump
had
on
one of
it.
those.
Game
I
Genie
love
was
that.
the shit because you could
You
put
know-
all
you
the
know-
codes in.
Yeah, dude, you know what's so crazy about that too? I saw this on like some like YouTube channel where the guy talks about the old games and shit like that. He was talking about the Game Genie, how it was never licensed by Nintendo. Nintendo constantly was trying to sue Game Genie for it, but they're just like, yeah, fuck you, don't like they just somehow just got away with it, like this whole system. But how cool is that?
That was so cool. I had that. I had the Game Genie. I had Nintendo. Like they used to sell books, like big, thick, like Bible-sized
Yeah.
books, and they
I
were
had
just
those
like
too, man.
like game strategy books. So you'd like
Yeah.
look up your game and be like, "This is how you get past." It would have like all the shit, like how you get past certain levels and shit like that. There's nobody to help. There's no internet. Like, so,
Yeah.
you know, you're stuck in. I remember doing that for Legend of Zelda all the time, man. Like people were just like, "Oh yeah, I played through Legend of Zelda." I'm like, "Bitch, no, you fucking didn't." That game is hard and complicated and fucking, like ridiculously complex. Like
Yeah.
you didn't just you didn't just blast through the original Legend of Zelda, motherfucker. Like
Like
yeah,
Battletoads, I could never beat that. And then
No,
I
because
just-
nobody could, dude.
Yeah,
If
and then
you
I ended
got
up just getting pissed and like beating my friend that were playing with the fucking stick bat, and then we get all pissed, and then it just turns into like some fucking cheap ass Mortal Kombat where we just fight each other endlessly.
Dude, like well yeah, like because Battletoads was like notorious for that. It was like level 1 you could get through, then you had level 2, that one where you go down that pit where you're
Yep.
fucking, that's super hard, just
The
that.
pit was insane.
Then if you can get past the pit, you have that weird like hovering jet ski level.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
I've never been past that. And there's like, you look it up, like I fucking looked into it. There's tons of people talk about that. Like Battletoads, it could have been really awesome. Was a fun game, like level 1, everyone remembers, but they made it way
that's
too
exactly
fucking hard.
everybody remembers level 1 because that's all they ever fucking did.
Yeah, dude, I've never been. I've been past it now with emulators because you can cheat. You know, like you can do shit.
That was
but-
everyone's talking about the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game.
Yeah, that game was so
Oh,
hard.
yeah.
That was
Yeah.
ridiculous, dude. And it was again like I've never like you get up to the underwater section, and I've been past the underwater section. Once you get past that, I've never been past that. There's a
Dude,
game-
even now, I have like I downloaded that. Like, you
Top
can
Gun.
get it. You can get it on Xbox. So I got the fucking Xbox version, and like still to this day, I've only got through it once after like 1,000 tries.
Well, it was so hard because you had like 3 different modes. It was like the side scroller mode, and then you had the shit where you'd like walk around on the streets, and you could just get like run over by a car. You had like no recourse, just like you're dead now.
Yeah,
It's fucking retarded.
Does anyone-
I was way into Top Gun too. Top Gun dogfights. That was
Yeah,
my
but you
fucking
couldn't
jam.
land. Did you ever pull off a landing? Because
Oh,
I never
absolutely
did.
pulled off the landing. I had it
Liar.
perfected. No, I'm not. I had the landings perfected. And here's the cool thing about the Top Gun dogfights: they just got so progressively harder. I was so good at Top Gun. So fucking good at it.
I need you to film yourself landing. I need to see this.
I
Yeah.
bet you I could still do it.
I remember I could nail the landings. It was tough. You'd always
And
be
again,
like,
it was like you had it lined up, and then like once you had it, it would do the cut screen of like the pixelated plane, like the animation of the plane. Like,
Mine was a pixelated explosion every time.
yeah.
fuck. I need to plug in Guitar Hero again and see if I can still play through Fire and Flames on expert mode. Dude, I was like a savage at Guitar Hero. That's why I started playing a real guitar because I felt like such a faggot. Because like I would like play that fucking song, which was like the Mission Impossible song that no one could beat, and I would be fucking just shredding that thing like with the 4 times multiplier, not even looking at the screen, talking to everybody else in the room. They're just like, "How are you doing that?" And I'm just like, I don't have a job. That's all I do. It's like I've worked for like 10 months a year, and then I sit on my ass the rest of the time. I've been playing this for 2 months straight. Believe me, I got this.
Dude, when those games came out, they were actually pretty fun.
Yeah.
And then they had like the rock band where you could have like all this stuff. We would have like big parties and just get wasted and basically everybody was just going nuts on that.
Yes,
Just,
dude, when that came
everybody's
out, that's what it was
drunk.
all about. It was all like, it's like, all right, like, you know, especially when you're getting too trash, like, I want to play the bass now. It's like, no, Jake, you play guitar. Fuck.
Yeah.
Can't.
Let me knock this down to basic.
Yeah, you have to. You dun, 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 you strum basically.
Yeah. It's like one button at a time. You're like, all right, fucking killing it.
Drums were fun.
Our big party game was always like Super Smash Brothers on GameCube.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
And I was so fucking good at that game too, man. God, they used to have fucking Super Smash Brothers. Fucking, they go and everybody played at the fucking GameStop in the mall.
My
Like,
friend
they
couldn't
fucking
reach the
destroy
shit, so he put it
everybody,
in
man.
vocals. Oh fuck, twax. That's Ray, buddy Ray. There, it's fucking. Can't read for shit. Here, you sing. Look like a retard all night. I used to do the vocals a lot because no one would do it. It sucks when if you don't know. You play like all those games. If you don't know the song, it's usually okay. You know, like you can kind of muddle through it. Like first times, if you don't know it and you're singing, like if you're like, I don't know the song, forget it. Like there's no way.
Just kind of mumble at the right pitch and you can get it.
If you go, well, you can hum it. Like you can kind of hum and try to hit the notes right, but
except when the Metallica version came out, fuck, I was just destroying that game. I didn't even have to look at the screen.
Oh, dude, I love that. I actually love that on vocals. If you know the song, you like fucking turn back and look at people and fucking just blast it. That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't played that game in so long. I haven't played it since I started playing real guitar.
When was the last time you went and did some karaoke?
I don't even know. It's been a few years. Last time was like, would have been because I only used to do it when I used to drink still. Because that was the only way I was getting up there. I'd have to be
sober.
I'd have to be blacked out drunk.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that was a few years back. I remember the last time I did. I was definitely blacked out drunk, singing fucking some Motorhead up there. Pretty sure I did Overkill.
Oh man, what's the one guy's song? Fuck, what's it called? Y'all know the song. The guy recovers it, like does like a fucking guitar version of it. God damn. Boys in the Hood. Yeah.
That fucking Dynamite hack.
Yeah. I remember doing the Dynamite hack version just because people were like, "You won't say the line in front of everybody." I was like, I will, because the guy's the N-word like right in the first line. I was like, I will do it. Just like went up there and fucking, I was like, in a song, it doesn't count. It was in my head. Nobody cared.
I'm just reading it off the screen, man. I didn't fucking write it. Like, fuck.
Young.
Yeah. It's like that scene from Office Space at the start where he's just going hard on the Tupac in the car, and then the black guy starts walking up. He's like slowly just like turns down the volume and he's like whispering it, and then the guy keeps walking by and he fucking cranks it back up. Oh shit.
The worst part about that is as soon as I saw that movie, like I realized I was like, fuck, I've done that. I'm not gonna lie, like I've definitely done that exact move. Like, oh shit.
Oh, it's my fucking favorite, dude. After fucking Straight Outta Compton came out, every fucking 22-year-old white kid wants to play like, you know, all sorts of fucking NWA songs.
Yeah, NWA,
right? Yeah. And so they'll always do it, and they'll sit there and they'll play like, you know, Fuck the Police, or, you know, the NWA, or they'll play.
They know the main stuff.
And it's like these guys are all like, you know, like 21, 22 years old. They're all fucking like man bun having hipsters, and they'll be playing this shit, like sing along with it and playing pool and being like white as hell. And a black person will walk in the bar. You see him immediately like go ghost white. They're just like, oh fuck. It's just like I'm so busted rocking out to NWA right now. They'll like be like super fucking weird about it, looking over. It's
Yeah, you gotta own it. You just gotta own it. You gotta be like, yeah, I'm listening to NWA, dude. Did you see?
Well, because it's like they don't. They never do. They never.
Well,
do.
did you if you caught the video or even the Instagram thing, I put that Jenga bit in there for you.
I saw that. Yeah, motherfucker.
It was so great. It's like I sent you a photo of the Jenga thing all set up. You're like, yeah, let's give something for drunks to make loud noises with. And then literally a few minutes later, I happened to be filming when someone knocked it over. That scared the shit out of us. Like that wasn't
awful.
Cool. And we were on like the second or third story of this place, like with a fucking wooden floor. It's like, what does that sound like to the people in the second?
It's awful, dude. The fucking whenever the giant Jenga falls over, everybody in the bar is just like, that sucked. That was awful.
Pretty much. and then the people playing it, because it ended up happening like 2 or 3 more times, and the people playing it always look over like, oh, whoops. It's like, what do you mean, oh, whoops? This game only had one outcome.
Yeah, the fucking, and that's the whole thing. The outcome of the game is for it to fall the fuck over and make a shit ton of noise. Fucking terrible. Dude, I kicked some people out of my bar so fast. Like these dudes came in and they like were trying to sell it, right? They were trying to sell giant Jenga, and which is I'm just like, dude, it's a bunch of fucking like Home Depot wood cut up. Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
But
this one was definitely was some fucking
dude.
2x4s.
He rolls into the bar like Billy Mays, like so fucking hard, right? And like he's got this fucking duffel bag with the giant Jenga in it, and he rolls in and he just sits right down. We've got these 3 couches around a coffee table, like without ordering a drink. There's your first fuck up. He sat down without ordering a drink, and he's got 3 like models, big quoted models with him, who are like all dressed up in fucking little black cocktail dresses, and they immediately start setting it up. Like they're just like pull it out. They're like, we're gonna play giant Jenga, you know, like right now in the bar. And like I started coming over, like you got me fucked up with somebody else. You think you're gonna fucking do this shit here? I'm about to fucking bounce your ass out so fast. And I'm walking over there, and he's just like, and he immediately starts into the sales pitch. He's like, man, look at these beautiful people playing Jenga, man. Look at some of your patrons are already looking. And I'm like, you get that shit the fuck off my table, and you get these fucking sluts out of here before I beat your ass, motherfucker.
Oh, that's great.
Like Jesus fucking Christ, man. and he's like, what are you talking about? No, the people are loving it. I'm like, I know every motherfucker in here, and they all fucking hate you right now. It's time to dip, dude. Like this might work somewhere else. I don't know. He's selling it. It was so hard. Like he was just like fucking on. I had to.
Because I've heard you tell me that before, and as soon as every time I walk into a bar now and see it, I think, you got fucking swindled. Some fucker came in here and sold you this thing, and you're like, well, no, I think people would really enjoy this.
I guarantee they're selling it for like $150.
Nobody enjoys this shit. You know what I like?
You know what people enjoy in bars? Pool.
Yeah, pool's good. And
people
there's that one
pool
with the ring and the rope. You try to make it hook on the nail on the fence. That's kind of fun.
Yeah. Pool and darts, man. It's like play a fucking man's game.
Oh yeah,
already.
Darts. Those are dangerous as fuck. Someone always takes a dart.
Play a man's game.
It's so much harder to get a dart.
Trust
me, I've been working. We have 2 pool tables, and
are they full size or are they like
full size? Yeah, no, they're 8 foot. Yeah. I got 2 pool tables, 4 dart boards, and a fucking like a 20-foot shuffleboard table.
What about fucking? Does anyone play foosball?
No, fuck foosball.
Fuck foosball. I played foosball in a bar and had a good time doing it.
No, I don't like people who play foosball.
I like shuffleboard.
I can't get down with that. You got the whole thing, like you put like the light sand on it or whatever, right?
Yeah, the salt, and you fucking slide it. I think that's fun.
Yeah.
Man, I love playing fucking Top Golf and getting shitty. The problem is it's so expensive to go to Top
Golden
Golf.
Tee either. Fucking Golden Tee. People who play foosball and Golden Tee are the kind of people who throw pint glasses at people.
Ah, man. Ray does not throw pine glasses. He's talking about Golden Tee. And he's a good guy.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
He's the best guy. Oh, man. Yeah, like fucking. I always get messed up at Top Golf. It's just too expensive there. I'll go up there and like start ordering pitchers and fucking shots and fucking. Then you get better. It's one of those games. It's like bowling. You get fucking. There's like there's bowling and pool. I'd say they all have like that level.
Yeah,
like there's a certain level of
getting good at pool. It's weird.
Well, you get like this level. Like you got to be careful because you can round it off. You can go the other way.
Yeah,
It rounds off real fast.
It's a sweet spot. You got to be in that zone.
Yeah, but if you go past it, it rounds off real fast. So you gotta keep it together.
All right, man. Well, I'll get you out of here, man. Y'all have a good one.
Well, you're still here.
Justin.
Peace out, man.
Later,
Bye
man.
bye. Thought he was taking another fucking 20-minute long dab.
Might have. You might need to go night night.
Everybody gets one good
Tic tac toe, bitches. What the fuck?
He's been Snapchatting me some of those, and I'm just like, man, that guy's got some fucking lung capacity. Savage.
Oh, you know what'd be cool in the bar? Was it Connect 4? Because tic tac toe is bullshit, but Connect 4, that's a fucking game right there.
That's a child's game.
That is not a.
That is a child's game. Throw a dart.
I fucking
Throw
play
a
like an
dart
online
like a
version.
man.
I get the shit beat out of me all the time by people. That's a hard fucking game to play.
No, you drink your beer, be sad about your day job. And
What
throw
about that
darts.
game they always were playing on the fucking? It's like a 3D chess they always play on Star Trek. I always wanted to fucking learn how to play that. That's a real thing. Like they actually play it.
Yeah, they play that shit on fucking Big Bang Theory all the time.
I think it literally originated as like a made up game on like shit like Star Trek, and they were like, okay, like how would
Make
this
it into
actually
a real
work?
one.
Yeah, they figured it out. Like, oh goddamn, dude, the nerds go fucking hard. They figure that shit out. They do, man. The fucking you see like fucking reviews of episodes. It'd be like, oh, they mispronounced this one word in Klingon at this one point. You're like, holy fuck, guy.
Yeah. Like, as if you fucking took the time to learn a fictional language.
There are people. There's like a Rosetta Stone for Klingon, I want to say.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it now.
But it's
I kinda
coming out.
want to-
It's coming out now for other shit too. For like fucking, for like Dothraki.
Dude, you know what would be a
for
great
Game
language
of
though?
Thrones and
Like
shit.
Like if you and me, Neil, learned to speak Klingon, we were fucking around other people and like we fucking needed to communicate.
Yeah,
Such a
we need
language.
to. I'm doing it now.
Okay, let's learn it. So.
If we all learned Klingon and had a live stream in Klingon, it'd probably do better than these ones do right now.
Probably.
I mean, that's a little bit of an investment, but
I'm gonna look up a video right now, see like a how to speak Klingon on here. Fucking how many views it's got.
Oh man, it's probably tons of it.
To speak.
you're getting into a weird part of YouTube right now.
Yeah, about to fall down that black hole.
There are legit courses about this. Like lots of them.
You know, somebody just makes their living off that, like fucking real deal.
This guy looks pretty fucking serious, and he's even got the fucking Worf makeup on and everything.
You know he does. He sits at home, fucking wharfing it up.
Dude, there was this chick that used to come into the bar all the time years ago, like 8-9 years ago. Dumb broad, but you know, pretty, so people put up with her. Her name was Tiffany. And I remember she was like, oh, I'm gonna go get a tattoo. She got a tattoo, right? And she comes back, and I forget what it said. It was something like something about revenge or something like that. Because she thought it was like hard. She's one of those chicks like, oh, fucking hard ass, you know. And she's like, no, I got it in this language. Like, it's really cool. It's a saying in that language. I'm like, what language? She goes, Klingon.
Nice.
And I'm going like, you and I went like, you mean from Star Trek? She's like, no, what are you talking about? It's like an Asian language. I'm like, no, Klingon from Star Trek. She's like, what are you talking?
Oh.
Like, fucking no clue. Like, no clue at all.
She looked up some shit, thought it was like some old language.
Yes, absolutely. Like a saying, I forget what it was, something about revenge or something like that.
No, if she knew what it was though, then it's totally awesome. But if she doesn't,
No,
it's
she
totally-
had no fucking idea. Like,
100% the
never
other
watched
way.
Star Trek at all. She's like, what are you talking about? No. Like, fucking still trying to own it. But like, you're lying. That's fucking not made up. Like, you're fucking lying. And she's go like, it's an ancient language. God damn it.
Oh,
I wish she was
shit.
here right now. I don't. She's awful.
Ancient language. Have you seen any of the new trucks yet, Jake?
No, I watched like a little less than 30 minutes of the first
Dude,
episode, and I
Fucking
bugged out.
Klingons talk like they're retarded now.
Yeah, I bugged out mainly because of the Klingon shit. I was like, it's just too fucking insane. Like, I love the Klingons. You can't.
Yeah, what did you do? And now they're all just like
they don't speak right. They're fucking everything about them is wrong. They're fucking what they keep their dead. They don't keep their dead. That's like a clear fucking thing from the first season 1, Next Generation. Like, what do you want to do with the bodies? He's like, they're empty shells. You know, they don't fucking Klingons don't care about the body.
Yeah,
I was so fucking that the fact
first episode shit.
That chick sees a Klingon fucking warrior has a weapon in hand and she's got nothing, and somehow she kills it in like 2 seconds. Like my disbelief is so fucking on. Like, no, I'm sorry, it's just too ridiculous. You have to try a little bit. I was pissed, dude. I was like, no, I can't do it.
Shit. All right, guys.
I don't know. Does it get any better?
But yeah, it has got. I think it's gotten better as it's been on. So it's kind of growing on me, but it's no fucking TNG. Can't benchmark against the greatest.
Back, dude.
Yeah, it's just hard to be like.
Enterprise always surprised me. Enterprise was fucking good, dude.
Yeah, I liked Enterprise too. I thought it was good.
Except for that intro.
Yeah. It's a long road.
It's the worst.
Get from there to here.
No, fucking. That's where they got canceled. Nobody could get past it.
God. Shit. All right, but yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up, guys. I'm gonna go to bed or get ready to go to bed. But thanks for everybody joining on and saying hi, spending some time with us.
Make some keto fucking recipe videos, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm about to go get some keto ice cream.
I like it. All right, have a good night, guys.
All right, brother.
Hey, buddy.
Peace.
All right.
We're on the 5-minute.
Dude, pork chops are good. I can't believe I hadn't had pork chops in so long.
Pork chops are good.
Dude, when we were growing up,
on me in Klingon.
Hey, I was telling my wife this too. It's funny. I was like, when we were kids, my mom used to fucking make us pork chops all the time. She'd get those like bone-in pork chops, and she'd get those real thin cut ones. Because you get like a big old frozen mega pack of them for like nothing. I thought that was steak when I was a kid. I didn't know. I don't think and I was just like, man, we got like T-bone steak all the time. It was pork chop. We didn't have any money, you know? And so, you know, like I think my mom just let me think it was steak. And I was happy to think that was steak. Who else grew up? Not a lot of money. Fucking ate funny things like that. I ate a lot of spaghetti.
Dude.
That's an easy meal. You have a big family.
Yep, mac and cheese and chicken fingers.
Chicken. Well, I go chicken in general. Just fucking big bags of frozen chicken. You can do a lot with it.
Yep.
And so it's like we'd have chicken.
My grandparents were terrible cooks, and they would just boil everything in the same pot.
That's the worst.
Yeah, it was just like meat, and like you think like, oh, that's soup, but it's not. So it's like they're just like, here's the meat, here's all the vegetables. You just boil it, and then you like strain it, and they're like, here's your food. It's awful.
Skinny pie, yeah. Dude, we'd have like bread. Like my mom, she was clever. She figured out how to take so you got a bunch of hot dog or hamburger buns or whatever bread, and it's like, okay, this is getting kind of old. And she would take that and tomato sauce. This is such a simple meal. You take a cooking sheet, you put the fucking breads, like the buns, you turn them all over so the soft side's up. Then you put tomato sauce and a little bit of like shake Parmesan cheese, toast them for a few minutes, and they're little pizzas. And it's like the fucking awesomest way to like, oh, these ingredients are getting old. Let's just make something out of it, cheap, easy. And as a kid, you're like, fuck yeah, we get pizza tonight? Fuck yeah, Mom. Hell yeah. Well, you don't say any of that stuff. You're like, heck yeah, Mom. Woohoo.
We had a lot of canned beans. A lot of beans.
I eat those now. They're all right.
A lot of beans.
I like canned refried beans. Like I don't even know the difference between well-made ones and canned ones at this point. You know what I'm talking about, dude. Canned refried beans are you can even have to cook them. Right? You just microwave them for a few minutes. They're amazing.
And they wouldn't make grilled cheese. They would make us cheese sandwiches all the time. And it was just like Wonder Bread and a piece of like American sliced cheese with mayonnaise on it. It's like, here you go. And it's like not even fried. It's just here's your cheese sandwich. I hated the food when I was growing up. I don't have any fond memories of childhood food at all.
think back to you. My mom hated fucking cooking. Like she's a good person and all. She just hated fucking cooking. She's never been passionate about it. And we had a big family, so she's always had to cook. And so I always look back on it. Like my fondest memories of like meals were always at other people's houses or at restaurants.
Yes,
Like,
absolutely.
never at home.
Always at other people's house. I'm going to other people. That one friend whose mom fucking cooked really well. Like going to their house and being like, "Fuck, this is awesome."
Yeah, you try to find excuses. Like you like no, like let's spend the night at your house. No, we'll spend the night at your house, dude. Come on, man. Like you're always trying to convince them.
Oh god, they were the worst fucking food.
Oh man, yeah. My buddy down the street, man, his fucking best buddy, they were Mexican. They used to make fucking, I guess you don't even call it Mexican food, they just made food. And I would always just try to find reasons to never come home. He lived on the same block as me. We went to the same school, so I'd spend the night on a school night at his house. I'd do it all the time. I'd like ride my bicycle home and like get my clothes in my backpack and go back. I think I kept a toothbrush at his house. That's a good friend. Lived about 10 houses down or whatever.
When we were out of milk, my grandmother would just pour orange juice on our fucking
Wait, was that?
When we were out of milk, my grandmother would just pour orange juice on our cereal.
Oh no.
and make us eat it. And it was the most disgusting fucking thing you can possibly think.
Oh, that doesn't work right. You can't do that.
That's like fucking. That's totally like on Friday. Fucking Willie Jones, boy, you better pour some water on that shit.
Yeah. Oh my god. I'm having so many fucking like Frosted Flakes with orange juice on them. And it's disgusting. And like grew up, and I was like, oh, like some people do that. And I found out like, no, she's just a fucking crazy person.
Yeah, nobody does that. That's
like nobody does that.
Dude, we were living in a house, right? And it was just a bunch of young kids. We forgot to pay the water bill or something. Water got shut off. My buddy's making ramen. He's over there like fucking, my roommate's trying to turn the sink on. I'm like, I'm telling you, there's no water.